इसमें एवं कुछ रहते हुए भी अगर
Don't get me wrong,
माइनस पे रोल
you
करो
did
कोई
well.
मतलब नहीं
The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mistra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Of course, as a cleric, your patron deity endows you with many such powers, otherwise unattainable. I do hope you cherish that gift. Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistril, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like. To be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistril sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistril, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistril was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything I can to ensure no one but me pays for my mistakes. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwegar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe. The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
भाई 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 पूरा मुड़ गया भाई
ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है हो गया पिक पॉकेट दिखा रहा है उसको भाई मारना
भाई जीरो है
मैं डेड हो जाऊंगा
छुप जाओ भाई कहीं जाके इधर चले जाओ
अरे मेरा कैरेक्टर अब कैसे बेवकूफ की तरह चल रहा है भाई। वो नहीं क्राउच कर रहा, नहीं कुछ कर रहा है।
No time to waste.
भाई क्राउच करने बोल रहा हूँ। कटचन चालू हो गया। कोई आ रहा है। वो कैसे दिखता है लेकिन अब
भाई ये क्या निकल गया है? इतना बड़ा आँख क्यों है भाई? बहुत सारे आँख
यो को तो कर रहा है।
Bobby's nice. एक एचपी बचा है।
हाँ मर जाएगा।
Dust on my
tongue.
I offer to parley, and he brings a spectator. Twit! Quite ruined my ambush. Now, you are? We simply haven't time for all of my titles. I am Dhourn, third son of House Bartol, first rank evoker, and initiate of Graven Hollows. Oh. Oh, no, no, my dear dark gods below, no!
A memory shard. A container onto which brief mental impressions are projected and stored for years at a time.
Far, far longer than I realized. Then my enemies have already found the forge. Which bastard stole my glory? Zargrim? Filro? My rivals would have stopped at nothing. Unless... Huh. Ha! The fools must have turned back, or, better yet, died in the search. Good. If they had just surrendered their research to me, we might have found the forge together. But no. They hoarded their knowledge, left each of us clinging to scraps. I had the good sense to lock mine away in the shard. And now I can claim the forge alone. Bold of you to ask. The others knew of the forge's defenses, its operation, but I know where to find it. The rest I can figure out with time. Now I am the only one searching. Or almost the only one. You proved your power in freeing me, but I need no more rivals. Try to take this as a compliment, yes?
Might as well take a look.
Yeah, अभी से मैं बात
Catch
करता
a
हूँ।
waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Forgive the aroma. Guilty. My people are wanderers. We travel across Faerun, doing what we can, where we can. Here, I will rid this land of a wicked evil. A vile little creature. A vampire spawn named Astarion.
मेरा
भाई वो उसका
You look a little pale.
अरे भाई क्या भाई मुंह भाई उसका मुंह
I'm hoping the hag of these lands can help me. If I could afford a price. I've been hunting at night, but not found any trace of my prey. He cannot hide forever, though. I will catch him and return him to Baldur's Gate. My people were recently attacked in the night. Our camp set upon by a band of vampire spawn. In the chaos of battle, one of them stole away with our children. We've been searching for them ever since. We believe this Astarion knows exactly what happened that night and where to find our little ones.
You remember the night well. The shouts of battle, the screams of the children as you dragged them away.
Monsters are monsters. And whatever his reasons, the monster still knows where our children are. Good luck to you, my friend. Be safe.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Okay, kiss.
You blink and the wilderness changes. A swamp, stinking and insidious, assaults your senses.
Okay.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
You there? Please, I don't know what's come over these boys. I just want to go home.
The old woman's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Wait, what? You saw through my magic? Bollocks! Thanks for ruining my fun. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells!
क्या हो गया?
She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rina.
भाई मैं नहीं खेलूंगा मैंने फिर से मेरा कैरेक्टर किसी को
It's our
किसी को
sister,
बात की है।
Mayrina. Well, she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. And we haven't seen her since.
हालत खराब
And no
हो
good
गई।
ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast. Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena.
But, Joel...
Not a chance.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pop of them all, you'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young lady. Char won't bother us here. She's far too busy writing poetry and crying about how much people prefer her sister. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door, but I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
What is it? What's going on? That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off!
Enough, away with you. Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Okay. Change हो रही है ये. What the fuck is this? Intimation.
Must keep going.
What?
Off to find someone else.
डराने के लिए
अरे रुको
plus
रुको,
1
इधर आओ,
more
इधर आओ।
आएगा मेरे पास.
मेरीना को बचाना अपने को भी।
I don't want this eye. देख तो सर्च कर तो paid the price ठीक है कि नहीं है.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out! Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave, or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating.
ये यहाँ पे है। आगे क्या सब?
हाँ रुक जा।
Yes.
रुक जा। हेल्थ नहीं है।
You come to
Not
my
lethal left,
home,
Nora.
interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Stop it! Please! Let me go!
ये आवाज मिक्स नहीं कर रहा, वो नहीं कर रहा है।
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
भाई तो गिरा दे।
बम से भी स्पॉन कर।
5 टर्न है अपने पास में।
भाई नहीं बम से नहीं।
यही है ना मेन?
नहीं पता भाई।
नहीं कौन सा मेन है।
एक्स ट्रिकरी है। इसका सबसे आगे है इनिशिएटिव में। मिनट। अरे हाँ वही है एक्चुअल।
वही है ना?
हाँ बाकी सब पता चल रहा है एकदम कौन है। यार मेरे को नीचे गिरते हुए दिखा रहा है। गिरा दूं क्या इसको?
गिरा दे।
यार लूट मिल सकता
हैं?
मर गए क्या?
भाई 20 HP बचा है।
Wait!
बात
Wait
कर रहा
just
है।
a tick! Killing me
Private
is a
movement.
waste of time.
private
I'll
movement.
find a way to return.
private
Always have, always will. But it's
क्या बात कर रहा है?
pleasant. So how about we be civilized about this, hmm? I have something you want.
और ये वक्त सबके दिखाता है।
There's no need for such talk.
Shadowheart is having a private movement.
Let me leave with the girl, and I'll give you power. You want to be stronger, tougher, smarter? Done. Anything is possible.
Ability score +1.
Let me keep the girl and her babe.
Bribe.
Please. She's dreaming if she thinks we'd leave Mayrina here.
It's your choice, sweetness. Fine. Have it your way.
I'm so stupid. How could I have trusted her? I almost gave that monster my child. That's what she wanted. My baby. And God, I was going to do it. For him. My husband. She was going to bring him back. Bring Connor back to life. I have nothing, all right? Ethel promised to raise the child, teach them magic, give them a good life. It's a damn sight better than I can do. I just wanted everything back. Back the way it was. I never said it did. I just wanted you to understand. Look, I don't like owing people. Here, this socket is worth some coin. Really? That's... My husband gave it to me. I should take him home. His coffin is just upstairs. A decent burial is the least I can give him. Thank you. I don't think there's anyone else who would have saved me.